Trapmore gang, it's been over a month since legendary Chicago drill rapper slash infamous street gangster THF Backdoor unfortunately lost his life in a very sad incident that was caught on camera. Now, ever since then, there has been so many different speculations on theories as far as actually who was responsible, which gang actually, did this drill and tried to take and successfully took Bayzoo's life. Now, the unfortunate situation is Bayzoo, he had a lot of different beefs and he'd been in the streets for quite some time. He came out of prison, I think around 2018. He did the song Beat That Body with King Von. Okay, he basically, they hopped on the song together. They said, we both beat bodies, we both beat murder cases. And, he went on to become one of the legendary figures in Chicago drill, was very close to Lil Durk. OTF was really the muscle for Durk, and obviously is infamous for being from the crew THF 46 or the Trigger Happy family. But there were so many different groups that he's had beef with. There's been a whole bunch of speculations as to who might have been responsible. And today I want to tell you about one of the kind of more strange theories that's going around, where some people are actually suggesting that it might have been THF that maybe did something that roundabout ended up getting Bayzoo killed. Some people might want to say that it's a backdoor. Other people might want to say that, look, things just played out in a very unfortunate way. But the first thing I want to show you, okay, is basically there's been a lot of talk about Lil Sam, okay? This guy from BVC, he was spotted in the grey Nike Tech that basically, we saw the person on the footage running up and shooting, and people are saying, is this Lil Sam? Okay, these basically are the pictures that people were saying it was him, that he might have been the guy at the scene who made this happen, and it seemed like he was sort of happy and celebrating what had gone down at the time. Now, what's really crazy, okay, is that earlier this year, Lil Sam, he actually revealed that basically there'd been a whole lot of beef going on between the THF Trigger Happy family of Zoo's crew and, a conglomerate of crews that Lil Sam is associated with, which included, at least at the time, BVC, Lil Zay's crew 6300, and now we're hearing about Lil Deuce from a crew called DMG, and this guy Kill Bill, who they're saying has got 12 hats, from a crew called BTBG. Now, it is believed, okay, and if you don't know that, if you're familiar with this channel, I'm sure you'll know the story, but the story goes, okay, Lil Sam had a couple of bust-down watches that ended up getting stolen by THF members, people that he thought he was cool with, and then at a certain point, violence starts happening between these sides over the watches. Zay would have been cool with people from THF, but after the watches got stolen, things were definitely not cool anymore. And basically, this is Zay's brother, Big Folks, basically saying that Man from BVC killed TP from THF specifically as get back for the watches. It says here, Manny from the one, he got that get back for the watch FTP. Okay, and unfortunately, okay, Man himself would end up losing his life, getting killed just weeks later, allegedly by THF in an incident that was revenge for this TP murder that was basically the response to the watches being stolen. It's really sad, but this whole thing was just a crazy escalation. And to imagine this starts from a couple of watches getting stolen is just really sad. So this is a post going around on Reddit. This is Von from BVC and a homie of Lil Zay's, basically saying they're still going off about the watches THF took, and they're basically letting it be known that blood has been spilt about these watches. He posted this, all right, and it said, here go another BAP rapper, y'all. They can't be stopped. This stuff get took, your broke ass stole it, and now it's blood everywhere, free the biggest. So basically making it clear, like, yo, you stole those watches, and, this went down in response. It says, this ain't Africa, bitch. We getting blood for every diamond, free the biggest. And look at the hand. If you see the hand sign he's doing, you know what he's you know what I'm saying? That's obviously he talking about they got violent for these watches, okay? Ain't no two ways about it. But this is where things get complicated. By the start of 2025, BVC, who were, again, I know it's confusing, but it's like Lil Zay's crew 6300. They were cool with BVC. They was cool with DMG from Lil Deuce, and they were cool with BTBG, his Kill Bill set. But basically, in September of 2025, DMG Lil Deuce would get killed, and THF G Baby would go live with BVC members dissing Lil Deuce, and suddenly the BVC, they ain't cool with all of those sets anymore. Suddenly the BVC are now beefing with the DMG and all the other sets. And the crazy thing is, the rumor has it, is the reason that this happened was because Lil Deuce had basically backdoored a BVC member's brother 5 years ago, and they only found out about it in 2025. Okay, and this is just a little bit of backstory for the live. So they're saying this is the live where basically THF G Baby went live with BVC members to basically gloat about what happened to Lil Deuce. And this is crazy, really, when you think about it, because it wasn't so long that these two sets were at war with each other.
Smoking right now, phone up. I got it in.
Oh, that's the video. The video on phone them. They snap. On Josh, they snap with that. On Josh, they snap with that phone.
Nah,
Nah, they snap with that. I ain't gonna do no hate shit on Lil Mo. They snap with that. They snap with that.
Let me show y'all the store. We got all flavors for them. All type of scones through this.
What kind of
He snap with that, bro. Oh, Lil Mo, he hurt him with that.
Hey, that's GG verified. Hey, that's GG verified.
GG verified.
Hey, look.
So what's going on here, right? THF Baby is basically saying we got this Scoom, and Scoom was a nickname for Lil Deuce, all right? And Lil Deuce had the song Footprints with Kill Bill, where he says in the hooks like, I got Scoom. And then basically THF Baby, he dropped a song. It was basically a giant diss song towards Lil Deuce. He's holding up packs of weed. He's saying, I got Scoom. I'm the one who got Scoom now. I can't play the audio, but basically he rolling around with a whole bunch of Scoom packs. It's very, very disrespectful. They putting it in the air and he flipping the lyric back. You see what's going on here, okay? It's very, very disrespectful. And the song, you know, it was basically just this same lyric over and over again. I got Scoom, and he was flipping DMG Lil Deuce's lyrics right back to him. And, you know, it's kind of chilling. It's kind of weird. You see, he dissing, right? He big dissing. He just, you get the gist, right? But what's crazy, okay, is that in October, about a month ago, about 2 months ago from now, G-Baby made a post basically alluding that somebody had just tried to backdoor him. He posted this. He said, a dude close to me tried to assist some dudes in the opening of my back door yesterday. Pause for a minute. It says, y'all watch who the F you call your homies, though. Blood said it best. It says, look like Chicago drill rapper G-Baby escaped the back door yesterday. Now, interestingly, okay, just nearly a month later, all right, basically this is when THF Backdoor gets killed. And BVC are among the first to post their fallen member, BVC Man, and many people took this to them alluding to their involvement in the incident. So they're saying this is BVC members posting Man after Zoo got shot. So love you, little bro, we got you forever. And that's Man who they're saying that THF had something to do with kill him, okay? Now, from here, this is where things get a little bit confusing, right? Because now we're hearing about G-Baby getting the back door. Right, he didn't say who, but it's a backdoor obviously would indicate it's happening from inside, one of your own people. Could be THF member, could be THF ally, all right? We don't know. But around a month later, in November, in a corporate cartel media interview, Lil Sam from BVC, he would deny being involved in Bayzoo's murder. And again, after having seen them all kind of BVC members go live with THF members dissing Lil Deuce, and BVC had kind of turned on Lil Deuce over this alleged backdooring that had happened 5 years ago, now it makes you start thinking, okay, well, who was involved in Bayzoo's murder? Could that have come from the inside? Could it have been a backdoor?
Hey, you trolling? Second grade, for real.
Hang on a minute, I'm on the wrong clip.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big ass platform, so everybody been like this. But I get it though, you don't know nothing about it. I ain't too good.
Yeah, man, ain't nothing about them watch it, man. You know, we just talking, doing us, just being us. You know?
Hell no.
We about to cut my stuff, but you know.
Say fool, baby, mom got that jaw working out.
Yeah.
So look, they wilding out, right? Talking about we ain't know nothing about them watches. You know, some people was cool, some people ain't, but like they ain't us. Like leave us out of it.
So Shreddy was like registering for a gun offender. Like, how is that dangerous in Iraq? Can you do normal activities? You standing out here right now, but it's like y'all on point. But can you just go do normal shit in Iraq with a face?
Let me see. Like now, you can't go do like That's why, you know.
So they're saying, look, can you do normal stuff? Can you live a normal life in Chicago with a face card? And he's saying, no, not really. And it's kind of like it's an allusion to THF Backdoor, kind of talking about like, yeah, you know, he shouldn't really have been out there, you know, buying car parts from a mechanic in a really rough neighborhood just near where he's got all these ops. That is crazy.
A lot of shit been going on and happening because niggas ain't been doing this for a long time, you know? Like you can see 3 of us like this. We've been doing this for kids. So motherfuckers, like, they by themselves or it's just him. We growing up like out this. Folks who's locked up sometimes, I'm out here by myself, just me and Vaughn. Vaughn locked up, just me and Wooder. Like these my real 3rd grade, 2nd grade, for real.
Hey, he trolling with the Nike Tech. You know how they put, I told you how they put the Nike Tech on you. They put that on him, you know what I'm saying? He gonna come on, how you go with this bitch trolling? Oh, you off the chain.
We don't know nothing about that.
Nah, I'm just saying because
They trolling, man. He's wearing the same grey Nike Tech from the surveillance footage of the guy that shot Backdoor, bro. You guys know what you're doing, man.
I think that's what y'all got going on.
Yeah, nah.
We ain't doing no. Now you gotta understand.
Look, shit, I stay with a button, so shit, have nigga wanna play.
Hey, look, you know it be like this though, like shit. We just them our Nike Techs we wear, like black,
everybody got that. Everybody got that.
Why would you want to put on a red Nike Tech or you gonna put on a baby blue? You gonna see a black one or a gray one? You feel me? You gonna see the whole rack in that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what they were saying too. Everybody got that shit. So why they just throwing you in on the red?
NBA young boy had that shit on. They doing all types of shit, bro.
You know?
They ain't thinking about them niggas, bro.
But you know, fans outside looking in, you know what's going on in trenches. So they gonna hurry up. They gonna hurry up and put some shit like that so they get some money off that shit. So the first motherfucker who probably did that or played like that, it's about money, man. Shit about doing that.
What you think about motherfuckers making money off throwing your name and shit like that? That's some crazy shit.
So basically, right, they're saying, look, we ain't really have nothing to do with that. Now, obviously, you're going to say that. You're not going to hop on the interview and talk about, yeah, we did that shit. I mean, some people do be moving like that, I ain't going to lie. But really, you know, they're kind of trolling. They're wearing the tech. I don't think they would be wearing the tech trolling if they actually did do this hit. But there's still, the jury's out about exactly who was involved. But the last thing that I want to leave you with that's kind of sparked a lot of people kind of having theories and thinking that this backdoor theory might actually be true, okay, came just a couple of days ago when THF Baby went live on Instagram and basically suggested that it wasn't BVC who were responsible for the hit. And, you know, specifically, he seemed to be talking about Lil Sam in particular, basically saying, look, we know it wasn't them, and kind of alluding to maybe it not being who you would expect. So this is him basically debunking the BVC killing Zoo rumor on live a few days ago. So let's see this.
I'm telling y'all on my brother. I don't do no, listen. First of all, that what y'all doing is police. On gutter, he ain't do nothing. He didn't do nothing to my brother. Nothing. On my grandma. Nothing. I'm saying this. G-Baby saying this. On gutter. On both of my brothers, that meant nothing. Nothing at all, y'all. So stop that. Stop that. Clear that up. Clear that up, for now. Y'all tweaking. I'm finna come outside. That's how I'm finna do.
So people in the comments, they're saying, look, he's probably tired of hearing people not know what they're talking about. I would be too. Says, Andy got on live with Lil Sam. Ain't no way he going live with Zoo's killer before they get back. People say, I'm not saying Lil Sam killed Zoo, but dudes be going live with their ops all the same. Ops that killed their homies and all. G-Baby going live with him doesn't mean nothing. But people saying Zoo a big face. I don't think dudes would go live with a killer before Get Back, but I could be wrong. People saying, I watched the live and I don't think Sam did it. He rode the wave. He got people thinking that he did it for clout, basically. People saying he wasn't riding the wave. He said he ain't do it from day one. People saying it seems like he's talking about Zay, not BVC, but apparently he was talking about Lil Sam. He says, go look at the live yourself. They were talking about playing ball with BBC, but BBC didn't do nothing to Zoo. For real, I got it confused. It might be Mellyway, though. For real, it's going to come out. Just watch. People saying BBC killed TP, and they're talking about playing another kind of ball. Said, would anyone in their right mind expect G-Baby to say BVC did it? No. BVC killed TP out west. BVC killed Zoo out west. Been told y'all Lil Zay and his people ain't do nothing. You some fans, man. Saying dude's still going to swear they know more than G-Baby and that he's confused, right? People saying that they think Zoo and G-Baby could be blood brothers. People saying it was 051 that did it. Now, this theory that 051 might have done it, I do have some research, and I will be breaking down the theory that maybe 051 was responsible in another video that I'm going to either be doing later today or tomorrow. Got a little business to attend to after this video, but I will keep you guys updated, okay? But it does sound like it's possible that there is backdoor situations going on around THF. They do need to be really careful, and I think everybody's just dying to get to the bottom of this, man. Rest in peace to Bayzoo. I think that he is a legendary figure in Chicago drill, and it's sad the way that he went out, and I think we are all just looking for answers as people that have followed the scene, followed him and his music and his... you know, his backstory for years. He is a huge legendary face in the scene, man. So I hope that you guys found this breakdown interesting. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll do that 051 breakdown, and I've got a couple of David updates. I've got a whole bunch of updates that I haven't had time to film. I've been going busy prepping a video for the main channel that you guys are going to love. So just stay tuned. Very excited to show you what I got coming, and thank you for watching. I'm out here, gang. Peace.